Hello and welcome back to the To Be Decided podcast. My name's Alex.
Hello.
I'm here with my co-host Mahmood
Hi.
and our friend Kevin is here with
Kevin.
us
Kevin's
today.
here.
Yay,
Kevin.
Woo!
Glad to be here.
Hi, thank you, Kevin, for coming.
Yeah.
I know you're
Happy
so
here.
notable, and you know, you
Hi.
got so
Nothing.
much,
Yeah,
got
exactly.
so much shit going
It's very cool.
Hi, thanks for
I'm
coming.
glad you got so much shit going on. All right, guys. How's your week been? It's been a week since the first podcast.
Yeah.
came
It's
out.
been a week.
It's
Sure.
been kind of crazy. We tried to record this podcast like
A couple days ago.
a couple days ago. We recorded the whole podcast.
Didn't record
No
it.
audio.
None.
No audio. That was it. It was dead on arrival. We really did not have a good time with that, and it was really funny too. You guys fucking missed out.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
The lost episode's fantastic.
Yeah,
I love
it
pure
was
silence as a lost
unrecoverable too,
episode.
which is the
Very
worst
sad.
part. We were thinking about doing like a thing where we did like a kung fu like fucking like dub over the podcast, so it looks like we're like lip syncing.
Alex
to it.
was just too upset to even about that.
I didn't even want to do it.
I thought that
want you to
shit-
know,
I thought that
was-
shit would've
I
been
was
so
mad.
funny.
It
I'm
would've
not even
been.
that guy. I'm not even that
God.
guy most of the time. I
You
said
can
fucking.
just use that snippet later somewhere.
I just said fucking scrap it.
It would have been
Okay.
so funny.
We wasted like an hour and a half.
Yeah, we wasted.
That was like a longer episode too.
it was probably about an hour. I think we usually cut
you
it
could
about
just
then.
use a clip from it and then overdub it.
It doesn't exist anymore. So.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone
well,
forever.
that's your loss.
It's already
You
gone.
Add your
We-
own content.
And then we spent like the last like 4 days every day going, yeah, we should record the podcast today. And it just never
Never
worked
happens.
out. People kept on coming over and like hanging out and
Kept
stuff.
doing stuff.
We just kept doing stuff. And even today, somebody came over
Hey.
and
Kevin's
we were
here.
just like, Kevin, you're just coming on the podcast. That's what we're doing today.
I want you to
That's
know
true.
3 different people were supposed to be on this podcast.
3 different people. We tried to get so many different people on here.
Just like, yeah, man, you're here. It's like, let's do it. Let's go.
So I guess
cool.
we can
But it's incredibly fitting that it's Kevin. I'm gonna be honest.
It is. It's really funny. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna start off the podcast with a good little refresher on what's going on with that weird work guy.
Yeah,
That
what's
weird guy that I work
weird guy at
with.
work.
Kevin, I don't know if I told you about this.
Probably not,
There's a
no.
guy at work that literally just came up to me, and his first like day on the job, like after the day was over, he came up to me. He's like, "Damn, my girlfriend, she cheated on me." And I just went, "Man, that must be really rough. I hope things get better for you." And then he said, "It's fine. I'm just gonna fuck her best friend." And I just went, "Whoa, I don't even know this guy." Well,
That's a
the
weird way to open it up.
yeah, the update is here.
Hey, dude.
Um,
glad to start working with you.
The
I'm gonna
update
go-
is here. He started not wearing a shirt around at work, and I work in a warehouse with like glass and like we use like staple guns and like
Yeah, you just
do
never
all
wanted
this
to like,
shit.
you just never wanted to
Yeah.
catch a stray staple to like the fucking dome.
Yeah. And
Just
he,
a staple to the titty. Just.
but my other manager saw him do that and was like, "What are you doing? Put your shirt on. It's cold. Like, why did you take
it's
your shirt off?"
actually cold.
Like it was like 53 degrees.
It's a warehouse.
Wasn't he like getting trained to be the new manager? Like,
yeah,
was,
he was being trained to be the new warehouse manager.
that's so fantastic. I love the the weird
Jesus.
guy was going to like run the bitch. He was going to wait. It's been longer than a minute, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can say bitch now. All right.
You can just edit that in post. It doesn't
I
matter.
was never going to
I
stop.
already said that he's gonna fuck his girlfriend's best friend.
You're totally right.
I mean, he's just gonna use a sound effect.
Bitch is
Doesn't
over
matter.
though.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can,
Kimmy! Oh, Kim! Oh, Kim!
Yoshi.
you can just use a slide whistle. Why don't,
Yeah, the cursed slide whistle.
yeah.
I just,
You
I
wolf
love that they
whistling
were
instead?
like, I
Alright.
love that it just changed so fast. He was like they were gonna give him responsibility,
He was
and, like do all this shit, and then immediately
I'll be
fucked
honest,
it up.
he probably gets paid pretty good money to do it too.
Oh, it is.
It's like not like bad money because honestly, my money isn't even that bad for what I'm doing. Like it's pretty straight. But yeah, the update is I've been already told he's getting fired.
I love that
Pretty
for him.
cool.
Who would have seen it coming?
Well,
Never
sorry
seen
guys, this is the end of our short-lived segment. That guy at work.
I
Um,
I want you to know there was another update, but that update doesn't even fucking matter.
Doesn't even
Oh.
matter anymore.
There was an update on the last podcast I tried to record, and
Things have been changing
only-
quickly.
things just change so fucking quickly.
They just keep happening.
Oh God. But yeah, anything going on for you guys? What's new and exciting?
Nothing. It rained. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you just got your day off of work because it rained. They're
Exactly.
like, oh yeah, there's a couple puddles outside. I don't think we can do this.
Exactly.
Definitely not. You
Definitely
can't
not
you can't
doing
put
it.
up a house when it rains.
It's true.
Then you're gonna get rain all over the concrete.
Are you going full Amish style, just building houses from scratch?
No.
No.
Wasn't that the thing? Like
Never.
whenever they were doing like the barn raises or whatever, you just like they did that whole shit in a day. That sounds crazy. Just
Yeah,
putting up
probably
a
because
whole-
it takes 40 different kinds of people already on
Yeah,
there.
they were doing,
Also,
like,
it's bullshit.
They had a bunch of people. I mean, you're right. It is garbage, but like they put the whole thing up. They did the whole bitch.
Yeah.
They
Guess what's harder? Putting everything else inside that's supposed to already be there.
Damn. It's really easy to-
Like you forgot about the plumbing.
It's really easy
And
to make the
elec-
house, guys.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
What about the stuff
throwing
in
up
the
some
house?
frames and some walls? That's honestly the easiest part.
Good luck making that other room in the middle of it.
Yeah, right.
I love the idea that you know what? That
I want an open concept plans. Okay, well now we need to put fucking beams in your ceiling to actually support your ceiling because there's
Exactly.
no walls.
So as context,
nothing.
Kevin builds houses for a living.
What?
Kinda.
He also makes music.
Yeah, he also makes music. So
Oh,
honestly,
Kimmy.
he's doing a ton of shit.
I can
He-
only do so many things.
It is what it
Dude,
is.
me
Tired,
too.
I'm
I'm like
also-
over here like building wooden frames
And starting a band.
and starting a podcast
And then I put
and a
up those
band
frames.
and streaming. What am I doing?
Nothing.
This is way. I'm not even doing those things.
You're not even doing.
I'm just doing the podcast.
Podcast is honestly,
The best part.
it's super fun.
We
So
don't have to
I
worry
want
about
to.
much, huh?
I just want to bring up something and see how you guys feel about this conversation topic.
Mhm.
What was y'all's Xbox gamer tag?
No.
Hmm.
Why are we doing that? No.
I used the base one that they gave me.
Oh, was it like Sausage Panda 322?
Yeah.
Swaggy Gamer 46.
Not Swaggy Gamer.
No, Swaggy Gamer called me a slur.
Mine, mine definitely was like Bear something.
It was
God, you guys
Bear
are-
something.
Yeah.
Here's a
Bear
dope.
something
What was the
members.
old one you used to use? Fucking before Persona 5 came out, you used to use one that I can't remember. It was like fucking like Van Taint or something.
Vantient.
Vantient. What the
Van
fuck?
Taint.
I slammed my face on the keyboard and went.
That's
"Yeah,
what you
that
got
sounds
one
like
day.
That's how I make characters in anything. is
Dude,
just
I
slam
want
my
you to
face on
know
the keyboard and-
That I was that little kid saying slurs on the other side.
No,
I
Alex
w-
was a racist.
Yeah, I was under the I was going under the alias Malcolm Ecstasy.
Oh my
God.
God.
It was bad.
What a
dude.
nightmare.
Oh god, that's a bad one. I
Oh,
had a
man.
couple
Oh, no.
too.
You had
like,
a couple of them. I think I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
like whenever I finally got Xbox Live, I think I just had one until I stopped using Xbox Live.
yeah, and I want you to know that I had like one of those. I was in like a clan, right?
Oh no,
For-
you were doing
for-
one of those.
I was in a
No.
clan, right?
Clan.
And my clan was the Poon Slayers,
Are
and our
you-
thing was
were you
just Poon.
Were you Phase Snoop? Was
I
that
was
you?
Phase Poon.
Phase Poon is my favorite. I love Phase Poon.
But dude, people would get
He's my
like,
favorite
you
Fortnite
know
streamer.
What? One of my favorite things that me and my buddy would do
Mm.
whenever we would get in like a Call of Duty match, we'd like find somebody's gamer clan tag and we'd just copy it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
we'd just copy it. And you don't understand. These people would get so
They'd get
fucking
They'd
pissed.
get irate.
They'd be like, "No, you're not. You're not one of us."
You're not a part of my Candyland
My
Crusher
Skype, my
group.
Skype group.
You're not a part of my Skype. Oh God.
You're not in my Skype call.
You're not
You're
in
not-
my class.
You're
You're
not
not-
in my class.
You're not my Skype clan. You can't be here.
Yeah, dude. It was like Call of Duty and like Halo 3 back in the day.
Dude, I put so many hours into Modern Warfare 2. I love that game. I don't
Modern
care.
Warfare 2
I don't
is
care if that
classic,
game was.
dude.
I don't care if that game was broken. That game was hilarious.
We can still play that game.
Can we play the multiplayer though? Does that
Yeah,
exist?
Yeah,
Yes.
they remastered the whole game.
Dog, I'm playing it tonight. Like,
Yeah, you can do that.
that
You can
shit
play
sounds
that
so funny.
tonight.
I can't wait to get called a slur on the
Man,
internet.
While
It's
you
gonna-
guys were playing on Xbox, I played Call of Duty on the Wii.
Yeah, baby. Dude, I want you to know, I saw Call of Duty on the Wii as like a
Yeah, I
kid,
remember
and
World
I
of
was
War.
just like,
Yeah,
I was
World
just
at War
like,
on the Wii.
How do you do this?
You have to
You-
point. You have to like move and you point shit. That's what you do.
Exactly,
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like straight up like a fucking.
Yeah, it is.
It's
You-
like one of those
It's a
games.
rail shooter.
No,
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 you move around
no.
with
It's
the nunchuck.
yeah, yeah. You move around with a nunchuck, but it's kind of like those like big deer hunter games, where you have to, where you're like at a Dave and Buster's and you have to point at the screen.
That's the rail shooter.
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah,
not. You're
it's-
not on a.
It's a
single
rail
rail.
shooter that you move
That you
around
move.
in.
No,
Yes.
you literally do. You point your C button.
Yeah.
Whenever you point, like when you move your gun to a certain direction, you put the C and puts you that way. So you're just constantly pushing.
Is there
that
aim
button.
assist?
No.
God, that must have been so ass.
Is it not?
Oh
I thought
no,
wait,
that
I-
shit was adrenaline inducing.
it had.
Yeah.
You were just-
did you play online?
Yes. I
Yo,
dominated
yo,
lobbies.
Honestly,
Yo,
that sounds
the
kind of
Wii,
fun.
the Wii Online in
Dude,
like the
it's so much fun.
in like the 2010s. Like think about that shit.
I was
'Cause
a
I'm
master.
just-
Late
I was a
2000s.
master in my day.
I was a
became
master in my
trained
day.
Assassin. Trained assassin.
Yeah, I forgot what map it was. The one that everyone like.
I
hates,
like
think,
playing
which is,
zombies
like,
on the Wii.
Are you
Which is
talking
the
about
train yard.
Rust?
Train Yard, whichever one that one.
1v1.
is.
One.
Oh,
In
train
World at
yard.
War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, I'm
because
thinking of
I played
Modern Warfare 2.
World
I'm
at War
thinking
was
Rust.
World at War is the one that I remember being on the Wii. I don't know if Modern Warfare 2 was on it, but I do remember that World at War was
Modern
on the Wii.
Warfare 1 was on the Wii.
And that shit
Yeah.
was so funny. I remember when that shit, like when I
It's
saw that
super
shit for the
funny.
first time.
Honestly, I have a bigger nostalgia boner for like Modern Warfare 1, but I think that's just because that's like was the starting point.
Modern Warfare
because
2
you
was
got to
my
play
starting
as
point
Soap.
too.
Yeah, soap. Soap.
So
And then you got to lose.
Mission failed.
I
We'll get
literally
'em next time.
I
We'll get
literally-
next time.
never played the fucking story missions.
Why?
It was good. It was
was
actually
good.
really good.
I played until in Modern Warfare 2. I played, I think, until you're like fucking around in like the favela area.
Yeah.
I got to there, and something about that level made me just like unable to do it. So then I stopped playing it.
Can't
Damn.
believe
but I
it.
did. But that is past no Russians. So no. So I did see that.
Yeah.
Remember how that game was like? Do you want to see the violence or do you not want to see the violence? I was like,
it's because there was like controversy about it because they were like,
World at War, baby.
wasn't it?
Well, it was because-
Modern Warfare 3
Yeah.
that they like
They
did
started
the
doing
scene
that.
where there was like
They
a
shot
video-
civilians.
Yeah, they like
you,
killed kids or something.
you
They like
mounted
shot
them.
children.
You mounted
Yeah,
your
that's like the
giant
thing in
LMG,
the
and
no
you
Russian.
started shooting into civilians.
yeah, in the no Russian mission, you're just a bunch of dudes and you're just mowing down a whole airport.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit's insane. How did they get away with that? How did they make that shit?
It was really controversial.
It was,
People
for sure.
had a
But
lot of
they
problems.
But
Still
with
also,
that.
those games made so much money.
They
Like
still do. What are you talking
they
about?
still do. You're right.
They
What's it
still
called?
do, but here's the thing: they're not as good because their story modes aren't as good. Huh?
I mean, their multiplayer sucks butt too. So,
Yeah,
like,
their games are just not as good anymore.
it's not. It's
What a
not a
shame.
either or. It's
Here's
both.
the thing:
both.
like, I thought they were really fun up until Black Ops.
Black Ops 2 was.
Yeah,
I
what's
think
it-
Black Ops 2 was my hard cutoff.
Dude.
It was still already kind of on its
Hey,
way
man,
out.
I'm
Black
gonna be
Ops
honest.
2 was so good though.
So for me, right, whenever I was playing those games, I was like playing with my friends and shit, right? We were playing an absolute dickload, and I loved Modern Warfare 2. We played that shit all the time. And then Black Ops came out, and I remember as soon as Black Ops came out, I felt myself become uninterested. Like
Oh, yeah.
immediately. I was like, God, this sucks. I have to play on Nuketown again. Oh
You
God.
got tired of Nuketown?
I hated Nuketown.
Dude,
So
I
whenever
want
they
you to
kept
know, I knew
re-releasing
Nuketown
Nuketown,
so well that I just slaughtered people.
and whenever they kept like remaking Nuketown, I was like, this is my least favorite map. Like that was a crazy
want
thing
you-
for me to just
I
sit
want
there
you to
and
know
look at.
it was just so funny to me because I started sometime during quarantine I started playing Crunker. You ever played Crunker.io?
Yeah, Crunker. Yeah.
Yeah,
that little
and
browser
then
game.
it's like basically layman's terms Roblox Call of Duty. But you can like bunny hop and like move really fast through the map.
Wait, I think I might know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. It's like
it's-
a web, like it's
yeah,
like a
yeah,
web
browser
it's just
game.
on browser.
Oh yeah,
Me
Alan
and-
was playing that.
Me and
My
Casey,
younger brother
me and
was playing
Casey
that shit.
started playing that because we were just like, oh yeah, we can just get on here and like pwn noobs, and it's like 2
We can
clicks.
Get
You-
on
you-
here and
like you just
pwn
like
noobs.
you literally
This
just
is
like
the
click
year
on it and you're
2020.
In the
instantly
year
just in there.
2021, we were poning noobs.
We
Yeah,
were
we were
pwning
pwning
noobs,
noobs.
dude.
God,
We were slaughtering
Yo,
children.
think about like old internet vernacular like that. Like no one says shit like that anymore. What's
I
the-
do.
Yeah, you should stop hanging out. This is the last episode of the podcast.
Man, I can't believe this is how it ends because I say pwning noobs.
Yeah, Alex started saying, "Nope, I
you
can't.
say
I'm
it
sorry."
unironically. You're just like, yeah. So I just went out and.
I
pwned
want
the
you to
noobs,
know
and
I
was like,
started
all
saying
right.
dog as a joke, and
And
now
then
I just
it
say
just,
dog.
It
Yeah.
just caught on.
I just say dog now.
It just is what it is. We love to say shitty things though. Like if we were a different group of people, it probably wouldn't be like that. But we love to just like say a shitty thing to each other and then make it a part of our vernacular.
It just starts catching on.
Yeah, like I was calling people coach for like 4 years.
You were doing that for so
And then
long.
everyone else was calling people coach. Jeff was literally calling people coach, like until recently.
Yeah.
Like he was calling people coach the whole time.
Yeah. You know, it's really crazy. Coach caught on so much that it became a thing that when each one of us lost our virginity, we would text each other, "I did it, coach."
Oh God, it became such a thing. Like
And nowadays, I just still wait. I'm still waiting on like a couple text messages.
waiting on a couple times.
I'm waiting up for a couple more, and you know what? When that day comes,
We're gonna get
it's gonna be
cake.
fucking sick.
We're gonna get a cake and everything.
You're gonna get a cake and everything.
I like to
You're
think
gonna add
We're gonna
balloons,
get
too?
the cake, and it's gonna say "I did it, coach," when everybody's done.
That's so
I
funny.
can't believe you brought balloons of sport balls into your living room like this.
Yeah, he did.
Woo!
That's so funny. I can't wait. Honestly,
Are you hosting a surprise
Or
party for
the
your
cake
son?
will just
Yeah,
say
something
you
like
did
that.
the thing.
it'll be boobs. The cake will be boobs.
It'll be boobs, and it'll just say you
Nice.
did the thing.
Going the extra mile for just this one thing.
We've had like a ton of shitty things that we've said over the years.
I want you to know, we got like a
Like-
cake for Dane one year for his birthday, and my mom got it with us,
Oh,
and she was
no.
like, "What do you want to put on the cake?" And I was like, "Don't worry, I got it." I took the icing thing and I just put "Happy Birthday, Big D."
Love that guy. Next week we're having
Happy
Big D on.
birthday.
We'll bring
Big
Big
D.
D on.
Big D will be on one of these days.
That's funny though.
It's
I-
super- we had a lot of really great ones back in the day. Like there was one time fucking Spark, right? Just is we have a group chat we've been like keeping up with for I don't know 47 years. Shit. So one day Spark just like fucks up trying to say same, but then he writes Dave, and
What?
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know how he autocorrected from same to Dave, but me and Kevin saw that shit and it ran with it for 2 years.
It's
Like,
true.
Dave.
It's just Dave.
it was so funny.
Hey, I
Dave.
want to go get some ice cream.
Dave.
Dave.
It happens every time.
It's great. So every once in a while, it comes back. And it's super fun. It's like a throwback. It's like a song from like when you were a kid, but it's like shitty things.
You know what? I'm gonna bring back
We can
another
bring it back.
segment today.
Oh yeah.
Especially since Kevin's here. You weren't here for this story, but Kevin was.
Hi.
We're going back to the A.
Yeah, we're going back to the A.
Yeah, we're going back to the A.
Wait, how was I not here for an A story? I'm confused.
Because there was a point where you didn't live here.
Oh, it's one of those. I hope it's the one that I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah, it totally is.
Oh, we're doing A stories? That's
We're going
fine.
Back to the
All right.
A.
Down.
All right, Kevin. Remember the night that the belly dancer was there?
Your Habibi.
We just went. It was just a regular Saturday or something.
Yeah, we just went there. It was just a normal ass Saturday. We
We
went
were like,
to the
yeah,
A.
let's just go.
we
and
took our normal seat. It's like a corner right by the entrance.
Dog, we also went on just like a random ass Saturday too. Maybe Saturday at the A they just got the belly dancer
They
out.
just have
It's
somebody. I
sometimes.
guess.
Sometimes.
But only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Very
They don't really
recently,
say
they-
when either.
It just
they
kind of
don't.
happens.
Very recently, there has been no DJ for the longest time. There was been.
There was a
No,
DJ
there was
when we went there.
when we went the other week.
Yeah,
there was
but
a
like,
DJ.
Then there was that like period where there was
Yeah,
like
you're
nobody.
right.
And it
The
was
A
just
is
a
so
very
weird.
much-
It's a crazy place.
They don't want to pay anybody, I guess.
Yo, but you're totally right though.
Yeah, why do you think there's so many
Wait,
people?
was it a
gone and
random
gone?
night or was it like a New Year's Day?
No,
or
we
something?
weren't
No,
there
No,
No,
on
we
a
talked
random
about-
Saturday.
we definitely talked about
going
New
there for-
Year's
because they
this
had like
year.
flyers.
Yeah, we
about
talked
it.
about New Year's this year.
And then we totally just chilled at home.
Honestly, we had a great time.
Yeah, it was totally worth
yeah,
it.
it was way better.
It was totally worth it.
Are
I
you
kidding
champagne
me?
showered everybody. It was great.
Oh, yeah, we did do that. That was fun.
Yeah, I champagne showered everybody. That was dope.
We-
But this night, me, Kevin, Spark, and who else is there? Was it AJ?
Probably
and-
AJ.
No, it's probably AJ.
It
I
was-
don't know why he shows up sometimes. He
He
doesn't even
shows-
smoke.
he
AJ
doesn't-
yeah, AJ
no,
literally
it's
can't
really
smoke.
funny because I literally hand this man the hookah because he goes, "All right, come on,
Every
hand
time.
it over."
He tries.
And then he just hits it and immediately just starts hawking up a lung.
Yeah, he just like
but
coughs heavy.
instantly.
Just
instantly. It
You
just
won't
it
believe
just
it
goes.
though.
he was
He's
saying
gotten better.
He's gotten better, but he
Ah,
also
it's a
he's
learned
also
skill.
the guy who also suggests to go to the A,
Does
and I just don't get it.
I don't get
It's
it.
because it's close to his home. It's where we do things all the time.
there's the Taco
also
Mac.
the Taco Mac.
It
over
does.
there.
Yeah, the Taco Mac after is definitely like a bonus.
We haven't done that in forever because we all have busy lives.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't happen that often. But this night was funny in particular because there was a belly dancer. But not just any belly dancer, a flame sword fucking belly dancer.
Yeah, last
This-
time she just had like 2 things of like
she
paper
had like
on fire.
sparklers, basically.
It was-
It
it's like-
wasn't that cool.
They were
One
like
when me and Alex-
marshmallows on the ends of sticks, but they were on fire. But this time, I guess she had a fucking sword.
Yeah, so
It
she
was
had
like
like a
a-
fucking scimitar.
Basically, it was
I
on
want you to
fire,
know
and
it wasn't just like a
weird.
normal sword, it was a fucking scimitar. And this lady lit the sword on fire, put it on her head, and then started dancing with this flaming sword on her head. And I was
What an
just
icon.
so enamored by this woman.
Yeah.
It's
I
true.
was in it.
The
I was
danger.
also
The
drunk
problem-
as piss again, and this is a reoccurring thing
It's-
in a lot
it's-
of these stories.
It's really
Alex
funny
is
because
Alex is
AJ
drunk
likes
and
to
then
buy
something
his
stupid
pictures
happens.
in that place. He really likes, was it?
It's like the blue motherfucker.
And the other one.
Oh,
Elixir.
Yeah,
That's
the
what it was.
Elixir,
Ugh,
yeah.
Oh god, those drinks are disgusting.
He loves them.
I want you to know, I just can't do it anymore.
You can't drink those two
when
drinks
people
anymore?
when people bring up blue
Those
motherfuckers,
drinks?
I just want to vomit.
Yeah,
Why?
It's
I've-
disgusting.
It's
It's
just
whatever.
So, it's too syrupy, I think.
It's honestly a bunch of whatever, and it
It-
depends on who's on shift that day.
Yeah,
Oh,
it really
yeah.
depends on who's
It
making
really
it.
depends on who's on
Honestly, I
shift
think
that
I
day.
just prefer like a regular Long Island at this point, which is weird. I didn't think I'd
Yeah,
be
you
that
just
guy.
you just appreciate getting sloppy really fast.
Just
I mean,
absolutely
from
blasted.
one man who gets sloppy really fast to another man, I get it.
I totally get it.
You know when I'm busting out the fucking Long Islands that it's gonna be a crazy night.
I'm just saying I've never seen you order a Long Island, but I'm afraid.
What are you talking about?
He's done
Remember
it, like,
when we
every
went to
time.
the Paint a Pin and I was just like,
Oh yeah, you were drinking Long
swallowing-
Island. Oh yeah, you were
He
doing
does
that.
it every time when like.
Oh
we're
my god,
celebrating
those are
something.
always nightmares.
Yeah, those are crazy nights.
okay.
It's
But
always
this
Alex
time it was
going,
blue
"All right,
motherfucker.
Get out of my way! And we're like,
Elixir,
oh Jesus!
Because I didn't order, and everybody was like, "Yeah, we'll just get pictures of this
And
and
your
we'll
Habibi.
share."
It's true, and then everyone starts dying.
And
after a
everybody
second.
starts dying. But I'm over here, drunk as piss, enamored by this woman, and I just look at Kevin. I just go, "I think I'm in love."
I love the idea that it's like you
we
are
were,
like a
we
strip
were
club.
trying to
It's
figure
just-
out what was even the Arabic word for like my wife or whatever.
yeah, the
And then I
Habibi.
just look at Kevin, and I'm just like, "My Habibi."
Yeah.
She's my Habibi.
my habibi.
That-
And I just said
So
when
funny.
she set fire to the sword, she set a fire in my heart.
He was saying all these nonsense, cringe
You guys are
nonsense.
just sitting
And
there.
then
like-
I started dancing because I was really
Yeah,
drunk.
she came into the crowd.
and she came and she looked at me.
They do
and she
that.
was like, "You're dancing."
no,
yeah,
no, they
because
do
you
that.
were
want you-
hyping her up the entire time.
Dude, they do that. If they see somebody who's like into it, they go for it.
Yeah, but the thing is that a
Every
ton
time.
of guys were going up to like dance with them, but they were like trying to like hide their boners, and they were like gorilla stance, like
Gorilla
"Oonga,
stance.
bunga, unga bunga. And then I just like actually start dancing with this woman, and then I'm like, "Spark, get over here!" And then I get Sparking on it, and we're just like, we're going with this belly dance.
I want you guys to know at this exact time, as this is happening, I am 9 hours away getting Snapchats of a woman with a sword on her head, and I'm going, how the fuck did I miss this? How is this like the one time that
and
this
then
is happening and
me
I
being
never
there,
see that
which
shit?
you hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah, because that was before you had been like reintegrated back into their group.
but I
fully.
got reintegrated into the group without you even being around.
It's
I
the
was like
funniest thing.
kind of there. It was like
No, you weren't even there.
No, I wasn't here yet. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just that we had
I
already
s-
started hanging
I
out
started
again.
hanging out with Spark and Jordan again, and then I always kept in touch with Kevin loosely,
Loosely.
which was the
You
funniest
were
part.
gone for a good 2 years.
Is what it is.
It was
something.
like 2 years. It was like 2 solid years I just wasn't there.
Hmm. And
Got wrapped up in life.
You didn't
Now
mi-
you're
you
It was
back.
crazy.
Yay.
Now I'm back.
you didn't really miss a lot. I'm gonna be honest.
I'll
That's
be
the-
honest; those were probably the worst years.
Yeah, probably.
Those were probably the worst years.
could
I
have been
came back.
better.
I came
been
back
better.
when it started getting fun again.
But I mean,
Maybe there's a correlation between the two.
Yeah.
Me being around, making it more fun.
I don't know.
Who danced with the belly dancer.
And you're right.
It's true.
Who did dance?
I
with
wouldn't
Belly
do that.
Dancer?
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
God, I
You're not
wish
that
you
guy.
were though. That would be so funny.
But you know what? If I start dancing with the belly dancer and I rope you into it, you're definitely that guy.
Oh, if Kevin's
guess,
drunk, Kevin will
yeah.
do it.
I'll probably. Yeah.
But when Kevin gets drunk, he becomes a problem. Like,
I will destroy everything.
Is this where we insert the Snapchat?
Yeah. No, you don't get to sit on the futon.
Where's it gonna sit? Your bed?
dude,
Kevin
I have
just
a
with,
great
like, the bowl
video.
being like, my fucking ice cream.
Yeah, like,
Fuck
okay,
you.
So 1 year.
It's
Just-
the one time.
it's
The
random as
only
fuck.
single time I've ever just like absolutely
Let
died.
loose.
Yeah, we're just like
Just let
out
loose.
and about having a good time. Kevin is like sneaking drinks from Sparks' like liquor cabinet because he just has a bunch of shit that he kept on him.
He doesn't drink it either.
He doesn't
so,
drink it. He just keeps it there. So fucking Kevin goes, oh, I'm gonna get into this, and then gets drunker than everyone else there. I start recording as Spark is like trying to get Kevin to sit down and be still, and Kevin is unwilling to cooperate. He is not going to do it. He's sitting there yelling. He's like, I just need to do this. Spark is taking bottles of liquor from Kevin, and Kevin is walking back and picking up more bottles of liquor and then
Yeah.
drinking them. It is honestly one of the most chaotic things I've ever been a part
this
of.
is like the one day that I wish I was there for the whole 2 years that I was gone.
That-
It was awful. It
no,
went
but like no.
terribly wrong.
What's it called? It wasn't that long. No. Yeah, it was like
It was-
before. Yeah, you're right. What's it called? Alex
You
wasn't
were
allowed
passing
that.
by.
Yeah, I had just come back. I think it was around the time that was it around the Colorado trip? Was it like
I
that
don't
same
know,
time?
Probably.
I think it was.
It was cold outside.
It was. It was for sure cold.
Speaking of more Kevin stories,
Hi.
Kevin, remember the time that we went to Dave and Buster's for my birthday?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing this number now.
Yeah, so I don't even think I was like really drinking that heavy, but it was my birthday and
Yeah.
we went out. I think it was like my 22nd birthday or something like
Uh-huh.
that. And me and Kevin just end up at Dave and Buster's with me and my friends. And
We
it
were
was
like,
like
we're
the
at the
first time
D&D.
we hung out in a while.
It's
I
true.
love Kevin.
You were out
Kevin
of-
makes me
you just
laugh
came out
so
of
much
nowhere, and it
because
I
if-
was like, hey Kevin, come out for my birthday.
dude, if,
I was like,
if
"It's
anyone
Alex, I gotta go.
Dog,
yeah.
I want you to know if anyone ever hits Kevin up to be like, it's my birthday, come out, Kevin is always there. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that shit is so funny.
It was sick.
I love
And
that
we
guy.
had such a good time. It was really funny because you
It's
met
true.
Blue and Jackson that night too.
It's true.
And you didn't even know who they would end up being.
It's true. I just had no
They
idea.
just ended up being people around.
Yeah,
was
they
people,
ended
and I
up
was like,
being
"Whoa."
people. And I want you to know that was the night that I'm going to insert the picture here. Me and Kevin took pictures with Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah. There's just a giant cut.
Yeah, you guys had a giant
cut
cutout of Chris Hemsworth you were taking
Yeah,
pictures
we were
with.
just taking pictures with him. And I was like, yeah, we're here with the real deal.
Oh my God.
At the D&B in the middle of somewhere.
In the middle of, yeah, it was in the middle of nowhere.
Near
Middle
the
of
mall.
bumfuck
Yeah,
nowhere.
it was
Basically what
the
it
only
was.
thing near the
Let's
mall.
go to anyways.
Uh,
I love this
But
vague.
but
this
then
vague
like
place.
fucking years later, I just get like a text message from or like a Snapchat story like resent to me from Blue, being like, "Yeah, I don't know who this man is, but I want to fuck him."
And we're like,
And the way
"Alright."
he ate this burger was so fucking sexy, and it was just a video of you
You're forgetting.
at the end of the
Dog,
bar.
but you're forgetting the like 3 weeks leading up to that where Blue was telling that story and we couldn't figure out who it was.
Yeah.
You off rip though. You were like, I think it was Kevin. And I just kept going, God, I fucking hope it's
Yeah,
Kevin.
yeah.
Gosh,
We
I
were
just
just talking about it for weeks,
absolutely
and then Blue eventually
Found
found
the video
the
and sent
Snapchat
it.
story and sent it to us. And it's just a video of Kevin just like slamming a fucking massive burger at a Dave and Buster's bar.
Oh God. And we were just losing our minds, just being like, oh my God, it was Kevin.
It's
We gotta
me.
get Kevin in here now. And now
Kevin, get your stat.
and now anytime we see either of them, we just keep talking about that.
It's really funny.
Out here just
No
trying to
way.
manifest, manifest for our homies.
Yeah, we're manifesting.
Terrible decisions.
There's always terrible decisions to be made, man.
Oh God, you can really make a lot of them if you want to.
Dude, I've made so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some terrible decisions? What's the worst decision? What are we?
What's the worst decision I made?
What's the worst decision?
My bitch wife.
I agree. I
Bitch
agree.
ex-
I would love to just keep talking about my bitch wife and just like not even being like a real thing, but I was just like, man, Alex is like people who don't know who we are, just like, man, Alex is really mean about his wife.
You know that like you
just
do.
like the whole time not even having one.
Damn.
I can't believe I have to
My
cut this
bitch
out
wife.
now.
You have to cut
I have to
this out
cut this out so we can
so I
make that shit real.
so I can just keep talking about my bitch wife.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about your story about your bitch wife.
Her name is Sharon.
God, Sharon's such a fucking bitch.
Sharon's such a bitch, dude.
Dude, she's the worst. She always tells me that I can't come over, and like, it's so weird. I live in this house. Like, what the fuck is?
live
I
in this
literally
house.
look at her and I'm like, I'm trying to play video games with my friends, and she's like, no, sit down and eat your fucking pizza rolls. I don't wanna. Shut up.
And then she hits him. Just, ah. I can't believe Alex is getting abused.
I can't believe he's 8 years old.
Blink twice if you need help.
Help me, save me from Sharon.
Help me,
Amy.
save me from Sharon.
Look, man, I'm just saying that you had a lot of opportunities to not get married.
I can't believe
We
you
all
decided
we
on
all
this in
came
a
in.
regular
We all
minute.
came in at once. When you said you were getting married, we all squatted into a Skype call immediately.
And we were like, listen, your wife's a bitch.
No, let's go. But we did
I
do
had to
that for
get-
Jeff. It
I
was
logged
really
in.
funny.
I logged into my computer. I loaded up TeamSpeak, tried to find everyone.
I wasn't even
Had to
there.
discuss this.
I want you to
I
know,
was already gone.
I will
already
always
done.
think about like that situation where I just sent a text message to our friends saying our friend is going to propose. And then within 3 minutes, everyone was in a fucking Skype call together. This was like 10 p.m. on a Tuesday, I want you to know. That shit was funny as fuck. Everyone was just like, that's the signal. We gotta go.
It's very
We have to
important.
discuss this.
We have to
because
have a
it's an
conversation.
actual life-changing.
And then we all
decision.
sat around and went,
No.
It just
"Mm."
sounds like a bad deal. I'm not gonna lie.
It
We
was.
all
It
decided
was.
it
It was
was
a bad deal
terrible.
the whole time.
I found out about it separately and then just went to go see the disaster happen.
Yeah, what's up? He's someone who hated his bitch wife.
Ain't that some
Word. Ain't that some shit?
I see where you got it from now. You know, it just like rubs
Mm.
off.
I just hung out with Jeff for so long that I was like, yeah, I
Right.
need my
You
own.
still have
bitch
the leather
wife.
jacket though.
I do.
Nice.
Well,
God.
Actually,
Uh,
I actually don't think I do.
Can we talk about this?
Aw.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so like, our buddy Jeff gets married, right? And at this point, we haven't seen Alex in a while. So Alex gets invited and comes. He shows up in this leather jacket that is honestly the silliest thing I've ever seen. Because he rolls up just like a honestly just like a burnt marshmallow, like a fucking. He just rolls in real fucking puffy. I don't know why it was like that, but we just sat. Everyone was just like, "Yo, Alex,
we
what is this jacket?"
You know, I just thought you guys would be excited that I was
We-
there.
we
but you're
were.
more
We were
excited
psyched.
about the jacket.
We were psyched that you were there, but also the jacket gave us tons
we were
of
so
jokes.
happy you were there.
Honestly, I was just wearing something that was warmer than it was outside.
Yeah, you could because you were just in like a button down. You were just like,
yeah,
that's it.
I just showed up.
You were just there.
Honestly, I was surprised I was invited.
I was surprised you didn't wear a band T-shirt like we've only seen you in like band T-shirts. all the way
exactly.
through.
Sidebar weekly
This-
band T-shirt update.
From
Yeah,
high school till now.
we got
We're still
we got the
still just
DGD.
wearing band T-shirts.
Yeah, I'm doing this forever.
Kevin just like takes off his
We
shirt.
have to give Kevin a band shirt. Yeah.
And he's back.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hey, I'm back.
He's
back with the emos not
He's
dead.
back
Yeah.
with the emo's not dead merch.
the band T-shirt.
We love it. Oh, it's so
Shout
funny.
out.
I'm not
Shout
part of the group.
How could this happen to me?
That's a great way to get
Emo's not
DMCA'd.
dead, or so I've been
I
told.
can't get DMCA'd for singing this song myself.
You totally can.
You totally. If you
Not
sang,
when I'm that
if you
off
sang
pitch.
it
I
perfectly.
mean, it's true. When you're off pitch, you can do anything. What's it called? You want to talk about how we keep finding like really funny genre bends of like silly songs?
All right, so here's the thing, guys. I wanted to find something really fun to start my stream with,
Mhm.
right? So I did this thing where I went around and I scoured YouTube for like the best like pop like metal covers. Just
But not,
anything
but not
fun.
that one album. Not that one album of pop metal covers.
No, not like Pop Goes Punk, but just like finding like these death metal covers of like fucking Man's Not Hot or like or like Fireflies by Owl City.
Yeah, but that one makes sense. Like of all of the ones I've ever seen, that's like the one that made the most
one of
sense.
them's like Africa by Toto,
yeah,
but like death metal.
not Weezer this time.
It's not Weezer.
B44's
Holy fuck.
Get Down on Me.
Can we talk about a couple months ago? I think was like the 20th anniversary of the Black Album or some shit like that.
We'll get to it in a second.
Okay,
I'll just finish this up.
sure.
But I got all these songs so that I can start my stream to it, and I just think it's so fun to roll up into stream, just fucking coming out the corner. What's up? And it's just like fucking men's are hot. Men's never hot.
I've never understood those lyrics, and I really didn't want to then.
Never
Plus
want
2
to.
is 4 minus 1. That's 3 big maths.
God, quick math, bro. What a nightmare.
Every
But
day, man's on the block.
You
Smoke
just-
trees.
you just reminded me. Like, it was like recently that Metallica's Black Album hit like some anniversary, 15, 20, 75 years. I don't know, man. And I remember the thing that everyone started fucking talking about is that a bunch of bands got on and started covering those songs that are
Yeah.
on that album. And Weezer got one, but Weezer got like Enter Sandman.
It's so funny.
I think that's what it was. And I literally slow rolled Alex one day. We were just like hanging out. I just turned it on without him looking at it, so he didn't know what was going on. He's just like, it starts going. He's just like,
It's kinda
what the
different.
fuck is this? Like, this is
different.
someone doing a
I was
cover?
like, this is not Metallica.
This is not
And then I went,
Metallica.
this is not Metallica.
Yeah.
And then I just immediately like look over to him and I'm like, is this fucking Weezer?
And I say nothing the whole time. I just sit there and look at him, and
And
I'm
I'm
just
like,
like,
this is fucking Weezer.
nah, it's totally not, man. It's definitely not Weezer. Nope. But and then it gets to like the bridge, and they slip in the bridge from Buddy Holly, just like
Where
as
you
a
go, "Weenie, weenie, 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 weenie."
that it. And the
And then I
first
went,
time I-
it's fucking Weezer, you fucker.
It's
the
Weezer.
first time I heard that shit, I lost my mind
Why didn't you tell me?
because it was that reaction I wanted. So we can tell this story on a podcast 3 months later.
And it happened. Guess what? You're in it.
Totally
This
worth
was
it.
like before a time where we were even talking.
We weren't even talking about this yet.
podcast.
Me and Alex just do that shit to each other because we think it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny to get your friend with "Get Down on Me" B44 Metal Edition.
That's like the first time I heard that song too. I want you to know. I
Yeah.
didn't even know what that song was until that happened. But I'd seen the H3 video and forgotten about it. Like that's
You
what
know-
had happened.
You know, the best part about that is like they're not even like an American like boy band.
Yeah, they're like a British
the,
boy band?
They're,
Or no,
they're
they're-
the Canadian one.
They're Canadian.
Yeah, they're
it gets
the
even better.
Canadian boy
Like, can we put a
band.
picture up of them because like they're like frosted tips, they're
Sure,
crazy and
it's
shit.
just gonna go over Kevin's face.
That's
true. I'm now the band. I don't know what it was, but I'm
Kevin
part
now
of it.
has frosted tips.
I can't wait to do that in post.
Emo's not dead, guys.
He was not dead.
Get down on me.
Get down on. Yeah,
If
that
you
song
get
is
down
crazy
on
too.
me, I'll get down on you.
Because what's the lyric? It's like, I wanna, what's it called? I wanna make you come tonight, and then there's a pause. Over to my house. I don't know why they did that, but
It's really funny because it's like you know the song by the Venga Boys, the boom boom boom.
oh yeah,
boom?
yeah, yeah.
You know that whole song's just about sex.
Yeah, those songs are always about
But
sex.
if you watch the music video,
They're
it-
always funny. They're like a
no,
kids
it's
thing.
like a bunch of like, it's like a really like a bunch of gay dudes and like a bunch of like gay women and like
Progressive.
they're just like doing their thing and like there's like a scene of this one guy like going up to one of the guys at the bar and he's like no or like a girl just
No.
going up to this guy he's like no I like men.
You're like, whoa.
Women, disgusting,
Disgusting.
disgusting. Get away from me. Get away.
It's raw.
So,
Yeah, all those music videos are so wild.
It gets so crazy because I remember there was a couple of years ago before, and Spark had never heard of Toy Box.
Yeah, baby.
And those music videos are the dumbest things I've ever seen. Like, I think that, like, I think he'd heard Sailor Song or something, but never
Yeah,
seen the
because
music
you've
video.
Seen, like the Akatsuki Sailor song.
Dude, that video is
thing.
so old YouTube. It's so funny to me.
It's garbage.
It's garbage. It's like a fucking 14-year-old just like drew that shit in MS Paint. But I'm so glad that she did. Oh man, that video is giving me so many laughs.
now, like Kevin,
No.
maybe you'll remember this shit. Do you remember like Pivot Stick Figure
Yeah.
Animator? Dude, I had an obsession. I had an obsession as a kid.
Is that the one that there was like a violent fucking. I remember
A lot of people made.
I
stuff out of
remember-
it.
No,
violent
it's literally
stick
like
figure
an
fighting.
animation tool.
It
Oh
is,
yeah.
Yeah, it's an animation tool, and you can make a video out of stick
There was
figures.
people that were insane with that thing.
But dude, people
Yeah.
did put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, and I tried to do that shit. I wish I still had like the shitty videos of
I
like all
wish.
these shitty stick figure animations that I made. Did you ever try to like do anything like that? Or
I did.
you did try
I
to do all of
downloaded
it?
the thing and I tried it and I was like, man, this is garbage. and I
Yeah,
went
this is
back-
way harder than I thought it was gonna
I
be.
was like, man, this is too much. I don't
Me-
have time for this. It's a school night. It's already 8 p.m. I have Maple Story to play.
yeah, we
God.
had
Turn it off.
fucking Club Penguin time. I remember I was like, what was your? Did you guys played Club Penguin, right?
I didn't.
I think like
I played Adventure Quest and
oh
then I
my
moved on to Maple Story.
god, Kevin, you want to talk about those games?
I like that you found yours.
Oh, dude.
You found your Adventure Quest.
Okay,
account?
so listen. So back in like the mid 2000s, there were like because gaming was
You
like
might
a
need
thing.
to preface what this game is.
Yeah. I'm getting there. What's it called?
We love
so,
the early 2000s.
gaming is not like there are home consoles and shit, but like and there is PC games too, but it's not mainstream yet. What's it called? So there are these garbage flash games that like run in your browser. And this company just put out like 47 of them. And they're all the same game but with a twist. So like there's like Dragon Fable, and it's you playing a flash game where you raise a dragon.
Yeah,
And there's Adventure Quest where it's you fighting a bunch of garbage.
yeah.
And then there's like Mech Quest or something.
Space Quest.
Was that what it was?
Space Quest.
It's Space Quest or
Is
some
it like
shit.
the Henry Stickmin things?
No, dude, it's like,
No,
and they're
it's like
crazy too,
actual
because they're
Flash.
like rigged. They're rigged like garbage too. Like the
They
thing.
all have the same movement.
Yeah, they
Oh,
all have the
yeah.
same animations,
That's sick.
and it's the worst. But we were like talking about that like a couple of years ago as just like a gag, just being like, "Oh yeah, do you guys remember this thing?" And then I found my account.
Oh no, there's an account for it.
Yeah, there was accounts for it. I like this was the one thing I want you to know. This is the one thing I ever got my family to pay for. This is the
You had to pay for it.
I got the fucking subscription.
There's a paid subscription.
Yeah, there's like
In
a.
case you never
it's
found
a.
RuneScape,
It's a. It's
literally
not
the
a pay.
worst
All right,
It's not
did
like
you
a
have
monthly.
an account name?
It's not a monthly. It's a. It's a pay once, and you get like
a bunch of shit. For
yeah, you
free.
just pretty much unlock the other half of the game. Like all of the games were really.
They're locked.
Yeah, like you could do stuff, but not
like,
a ton.
paywalled.
Yeah, you got like paywalled out of content, so you had to pay like $20 one time, and then you could play the rest of the thing.
It's
But
a
you
lot
also,
for a flash game.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, no doubt.
it's like $10, $20 or something. Like I don't even know. But that's the only thing I've ever had my parents pay for. Like that's the
And you still have access to it.
and I still have access to it. Every
It's
like
so
couple of
funny.
years, I go look at it because
we
I think it's
we
so
bring
funny.
it up and then
We
we
just like
see
try and
you-
see like how long it's been since I last logged in. And like whenever we did it the first time, I think it was something.
It was over 1,000.
It was like
something
over
days.
1,000 days because I hadn't touched it in like 10 years or something.
Yeah,
That thing was so funny.
dude.
We were like, "What do you have?" And you're like,
Well,
"I have this cool
Yeah, and
jagged
I
sword."
literally casted it over Discord and we just watched like me pressing buttons.
that's so funny.
And it was trash too, man. Those games suck.
They're bad.
They're so bad, but they're so funny.
But the reason why I was bringing up Club Penguin was because on a similar vein, what was your like? If you had one, what is your Club Penguin name?
Dude, I couldn't even tell you what that
Dog,
was.
I want you to know
You still remember yours?
this is the worst time of my life.
Oh no. This was
The
And
actually
you'll
darkest
be able
timeline.
to tell by the name.
this was actually 2 years
let
ago.
me
When
me
I was
preface this by
trying to move
at
out
the
of my
time.
parents' house or something like that. I
Before
don't
Club
know.
Penguin got shut down
Yeah,
for
before
real.
it got
Guys,
shut down for real. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Guys, I
Club
just
Penguin,
want
by
you
the
to
way.
know, before I played this game, I was really, really enjoying Devil May Cry.
Oh no.
No.
wait.
You were playing Devil May Cry and Club Penguin at the same time.
Yes.
One's a console game.
See,
one's
this
on
is
the
what
internet,
happens
you
when
play
you-
at
too.
school.
This is what happens when you're not the oldest. You get to play the games that your older siblings got. I had to wait. My mom, I want you
Dog,
to
I
know,
want you to know these were just my games.
your parents didn't care. I want you to know that my mom literally one time like tried to fight with me about Shadow the Hedgehog because it was rated like E10 plus.
It's rated T.
No, was it? There was
Yeah.
like a game that was rated like I think I was like 12. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like 12 or some shit, and I wanted to play. Shadow the Hedgehog. And it was
I'm
rated
glad
T
you
or
got
some
that
shit.
mercy from your mom.
And I
though.
had to like argue with her for a while. I was like, "Mom, I turned 13 in like a couple of months. Just like let it. Like I'm not gonna be any different in a couple of months. Just like let me do the thing."
Guys,
I'm not gonna
I,
be any different.
I just want you to know this name of this account was so bad. It was like Dante 666 demon.
Oh my god.
God,
I can't
children
believe you
are
were cringy.
children are the worst, man.
I was such a shit, dude.
You just do stuff like that, and you don't even know that that's gonna like
At
bite
the
you in the
same
ass. in
time, I
future.
was like making like a MySpace profile with
Oh no!
it
You wanna
was
talk about?
it was like Sega themed because you know you
Mm.
could like
The,
decorate your backgrounds and like change your like cursors and stuff and have
Did you
all
learn
your favorite-
HTML for your MySpace account?
yeah I did the whole thing. I would go to websites and like copy and paste different like themes and shit
That's
on it.
super funny.
And I was pretty young at the time, so I like really did it up. And then like I had like
You were just-
fucking like my music player with like my fucking Avenged Sevenfold and Atreyu and like all these like really funny like
You're like 12 when this is happening. Like,
no
yeah, you're even younger.
yeah, it was probably like 10.
That's so funny. Just 10-year-old you trying to be on MySpace. I want you to know. I'm not proud of this story. The reason that I have a Facebook was because of a RuneScape girlfriend. When I was like,
wait, what was your RuneScape account?
it's like it's my oh man, yeah, this is a thing that I used to use a lot. Fuck.
I'm glad Death.
I
Edge was
just
the
have to
crux
keep
of
asking
this
because
one.
nobody's giving me anything.
It's true.
I'm giving away all my terrible ones.
It's because we keep talking
I don't
and
have,
we just like
that
move on
much.
to the
I've
next
been
one and don't
running
even
the
think about
same
it.
one every single time.
Yeah.
Same username because I've just been cringy.
I've
like
changed
that.
I
it.
got Kevin.
I've changed a couple. What's it called? My gamer tag I don't like at all. What's
I mean,
it-
these are not ones I use currently, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it doesn't matter.
well, what's it called? The one that like I used there, probably one that I use. It's just like it's because it's my email. Like that's what it is. It's like not even like a thing. So like maybe I shouldn't, but like you could find that easy. Like you can find it if you look for it.
Yeah.
What's it called? You can go and find that thing if you want. Because I think it's like on my YouTube and shit. Like you can go find that.
I hate it because one day you're gonna go back to RuneScape on like stream and they're gonna be like, I know his email now. I'm hacking in.
Dog, I tried to
Hacking
play RuneScape like last year or something, like during the pandemic, because that's what you do when you were bored in the pandemic.
Yeah,
and I got
played
hacked.
I played World of
I got
Warcraft.
hacked immediately.
That's
Like,
funny. How do you even do that?
I don't know what happened, man. I got hacked and botted immediately. I played like just off the tutorial island, and then someone hacked into my account, stole it, and just dipped. And I went,
Crazy.
"Oh yeah, I can't even get it back." They're like, "Nope, that's just what it is." Jagex says, "Sucks, nerd." I went, "Okay,
Okay.
all right,
Rest in peace.
all right."
I guess we're not playing RuneScape.
I'm really
It's all right. We can talk to Dane about that. It's not a good place.
RuneScape makes me like I want to be able to like RuneScape again because I have like a lot of like really fond memories from when I was like a child, but I can't do it anymore. Like the moment I tried to chop a tree down for the first time, I went, nope. I remember why I hate this game. This game sucks.
Yeah, it's just
Snore.
clicking.
It's waiting simulator. It's waiting simulator. The game.
Yeah, I think like the biggest like gaming advice, like game developer advice, is always if there's something cool going on in a game, let the player do it. you guys like know like how video games like you'll be like doing like the really mundane things in the game and then it'll do like a cutscene where the character's like jumping through a
And
window.
you're like, I
and,
want to
like,
do that.
I want
walking
that.
up the walls and like doing
Uh-huh.
Can
all
I
this-
do that? No.
you- no,
cannot.
I should be able to.
I should do that.
I should do that.
I
I'm the
want to press
cutscene.
A when
Why?
it does it.
I'm the
But-
player.
But everyone hates QuickTime events.
Why is NPC man doing everything?
Why is the video playing the game? I need to be playing the game.
And then that brings us to the best video game ever. Fucking Enter the Matrix.
Mm.
Oh
You
no.
ever just play Enter the Matrix? Nothing works, but somehow you get through it.
Is that
Never
the one
happened.
where? Oh no, I'm thinking about. Oh no.
Enter the Matrix is the one where you play as Naomi or
Ghost?
Ghost.
Naomi or Ghost?
I'm Ghost.
I've
Do the wall run! Do the wall run! Ah!
Yeah.
I guess I wall run too much and I broke
Yeah, you
the
should.
fucking
Yeah,
podcast.
you shouldn't kick the fucking.
Ah, I'm doing it again.
I mean, if you wanted to, you can just get closer and try.
I knew
it.
someone was going to do it, and I was really trying to make it sure it
That's
wasn't me.
really not in a good place. It should be like over here.
It's just gonna fall into the center when you do that too.
Yeah, but at least it's closer.
Alex, it stays over here because I don't use this thing during the week.
It's slack. I'm just looking for some slack.
I'm
And buy a
saying
longer
that you could be
cable.
closer.
We
True.
could just get longer cables.
That's also true.
You guys got these dinky ass.
Dude, I want you to
Yeah,
know,
I want you to know.
I bought this cable specifically because it was short.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I
come
wanted.
in too short and then just the right length.
I wanted this to be short because it just needs to
I-
run from here to here. It's
You
done.
see, I at least bought like a 6-foot cable because I knew I was gonna be the furthest away from the
I mean,
Yeah, I
10
knew-
feet is usually the base.
Is 10 feet the base?
Yes.
We don't need 10 feet to sit at our desk.
Yes, you do.
No.
I mean,
How else will you run the cooking channel whenever you make that?
You're
oh
totally
yeah,
right.
we totally need to do the cooking stream.
You're,
I forgot about that. The cooking stream coming soon, guys.
I can't
Cooking
believe it.
stream.
You won't buy longer things, even though you need it anyway.
Kevin, it's because I don't have a longer thing. That
At least have it.
Longer thing.
Is- Like today was the first time a mood bought tools in like
Longer thing
30
envy.
days.
Oh, it's been a while. Definitely been a while. I had to go buy a fucking putty knife so I could go fix the wall because
You
we
ruined the wall with darts. Like,
yeah
what do you
yeah
want?
we put up a dartboard in our rented house because we got really into darts one
it
time.
was a gift.
It was a gift. We had to go put it up.
Carl.
Love Carl. Love that man. Love
Love
that shit.
man. That was
But you
that was
never-
the
That was
one of the
also
most
a
thoughtful
sick.
gifts.
That was a sick gift. Yeah, because me and Alex got into darts for a minute because we were just
kept
like
on going to the bars and playing darts
at the
and
bars.
We would find excuses to go to the bar by being
To play
like, we
darts.
want to play darts, and then we just end up drunk.
drunk playing darts.
You just end up being that
It
way.
was terrible too because at the beginning we were not throwing it correctly. We were just like the first time that I was throwing.
I'll
a
be
dart,
honest, you weren't done correctly most of the time.
How did you even throw it?
because the thing was is that like a guy just randomly at the bar taught me and Alex how to throw it like an asshole, and then I proceeded to do that for months.
What did you like? Put it in between your fingers?
No, what's the goal? Because what we would do is like just hold it perpendicular to the floor and then throw it at the fucking thing, just like a fucking just launch it, and it
Yeah.
worked, and it worked way better than you think it would.
It does work. It does work.
It's an art.
But
You can also
What-
do it if you just like push it forward, because if you just like push it forward, the tip will eventually come up. So
but here's where it gets bad.
when you're
The
not
mood
looking,
was always drunk when he did it, and he wasn't paying attention to people walking.
whoa,
near
that's not true. People,
Dog, there
I
was
know-
a couple times
no,
where there was some
that's untrue. No.
dog.
Mm-mm.
I'll be honest, from the person who was
You were also drunk, Alex.
I was literally the person who drove us home that day.
You were also drunk though.
No, you were way drunker than I was.
I don't think so.
Dog, that was the night that you were literally laying in my car, fucking like reclined back. Because we started at,
The other night we went to go get Woody's.
yeah, that was the night that we ended up at like
It's like the s-
Moondogs.
That was like
and,
the second time we went to Woody's,
And
right?
then Woody's, yeah.
That was super fun. Woody's is crazy, dude. We should tell that story. So like,
I
That
have
story's
really
kind of
fun.
sloppy.
but like those are the funny ones though.
I don't know. That one was kind of weird.
Mm.
But the story at Woody's was super funny.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
story leading up to Woody's was kind of weird.
Yeah, probably the story leading up to Woody's is not that great because I think that I met you in front of your in front of your job. Is
Yeah.
that what it was? Like I came in
And
like,
then we
and then we
went
went
to-
to
We went to Flatiron.
I went to the Flatiron first, and then we went to Moondogs, and then we went to Woody's.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like this is I think I think that night was the second time we got Woody's.
No, that was the first time you got Woody's.
Was it?
Yeah. The
Because-
second time was with Spark at a later date.
No. Let's go because me and you. I thought me and you got what? No, you're right. It was the first time because we got the Woody's, went to the car, and then I laid in
out.
the car the whole time. Just out.
You just brought it home. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You were way more fucked up than me. That was the night that
Alright.
you were literally like just chucking them. Like sometimes multiples at a time.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. I've only done that like a handful of times.
That was definitely one of those handful of times. It was a mess. You were a mess.
Sometimes.
Because that was the night that you were like, yeah, we're going to go to this bar and I'm going to talk to bitches. And I guess in the process of you being like, yeah, the thing I got to do to talk to bitches is get really fucking wasted.
I can't
and
believe
not
you're like.
really form
I can't believe you're
coherent
outing me right
sentences.
here. You're just like.
This is like
I
the
have
whole
one
thing.
goal. The only goal when
only-
I go out.
The only one that
goal,
matters.
bitches.
However,
bitches.
darts though.
Anyways, respect women. We love women.
Oh, they love
Fantastic.
women.
Love women. Respect women. Everyone.
I'm gonna use the famous Cat Williams line. I only call you bitches because I don't know your names individually.
I mean, I don't even. If you say so, big dog. If you say so.
Yeah, dude, you were sloppy that night.
I'm
Because me and Graylin were just hanging out watching you. Remember, that was the night that I was
You
like,
became the
you
exhibit.
kept on trying to make decisions, and I kept on going up to you and being like, Doug, I'm just telling you right now, you're making a mistake, and this is a bad idea. We should get out of here.
I think it was just that, like, I kept going, I want to do this thing. And then you just kept going, no.
That's a terrible idea.
We could have had fun. It would have been fine.
Oh, it was a messy night.
You were also drunk for most of that night. What's it called?
No, I was
Yeah,
literally.
you drove home at the end, but Graylin was the one who drove us around first. What's it called? You were also drinking.
Yeah. I was totally drinking, but towards the end of the night, I was not as sloppy as you.
Yeah, but at the end of the night was at Woody's. Like, we didn't even. There were,
Oh, but when we got to Woody's, it was so funny.
dude, Woody's was crazy too. Because, like, Woody's is this fucking just cheesesteak place, I guess, in Atlanta. And we get there at like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And this place is open till like 4 or 5 or some shit.
Yeah.
And this place is slammed. It is slammed with so many people. They are literally like flowing out through the door. People are waiting in a line outside of the place.
And I was just like, it was the end of the night, and it was a long night. I had worked all day, and
Bowling.
I honestly was just, I was kind of babysitting the whole night. It was pretty wild.
Say so.
It was one of the few nights that Moo got like real wild.
I had a great time.
Yeah, there's not very
can't
many
believe
times
it.
he does it, but when he does, he goes big, baby.
Oh god, it's, whenever I
He
do
goes,
it,
big, baby.
whenever I
Big
go, it's
baby
always
mode.
a thing. Whenever
baby
whenever I
mode.
get wasted, you know we're having a fucky time.
It's fucking boss baby time now.
God, I love Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Boss baby mode.
But we get to Woody's, right? And there's just like this line of people, and he's like, we should get out of here.
The whole time. We should leave.
And I was like, no, dog, wait. And
I mean,
I
honest-
want you to know it doesn't get better for
It
me.
it doesn't. It didn't. It never got better.
So
never
we're
gets
waiting
better.
in this
It never
line,
got better.
right?
It's 3 a.m.
And there's like a cop up front because, you know, it's like one of the few places open late at night. They just want to make sure nothing's going on. It's the middle of the city. you know,
everyone's
anything
rowdy
could
because
happen.
everyone's also drunk. So
ton of people.
Yeah, there's a ton of drunk people.
A ton.
So there's just like a cop there trying to make sure that everything's cool. This one dude walks in with a big fucking stick because there's a huge line, and he just holds the stick up while he's walking down this line. And one of the dudes in the line, he's just trying to cut the line because he thinks he's being hard, and he's like, I'm making my way to
He's
the
yelling.
front.
He's like the whole time.
Yeah, he's like, fuck everybody. I'm going to the fucking front. And then one of the guys just goes, fuck, man, I was hungry. And he turns around and he goes, what the fuck he say?
My
I
favorite-
was hungry.
My favorite part of this is that one of the dudes, because this is kind of just like a counter and a kitchen. That's really all.
Yeah, it's not much of a place.
So the dude like hangs his head out and just starts yelling at the guy who like just came in.
yeah, he's like a small dude.
He's just like, yeah, he's a small dude too. The dude is big, but the guy behind the counter is small. He's just like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
he's like,
You
fuck
need to go.
Meanwhile, there's another guy behind the counter not able to find a guy who ordered his shit. And the whole time he's like, order for Jamal.
Oh man! As soon as you said that shit the first time, me and Alex fucked up. Just start going.
I was like,
Jamal!
Jamal.
Jamal!
Meanwhile, we're still like a little fucky, so we're like just like playing along with it. There's like two guys like beefing over these cheesesteaks. Meanwhile, one guy behind the counter is like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!" The guy who should be doing something about this is literally doing nothing. He's like on his phone.
Dude, I love it when cops are doing nothing. Like whenever someone who's like hired to go and make sure that some weird shit
He's
doesn't
literally
happen.
just protecting this place.
I
And the
never-
time
not
that
doing
they
it.
needed him, he wasn't there. But the guy behind the cheesesteak counter,
He was there.
he was there.
Oh,
he
he was
protected
there.
everybody there. And then the guy still went up to the counter anyway, grabbed a cup, and he was like, give me that shit.
I'm getting a
and
water.
got himself like a fucking Sprite and like dipped.
Like, can I get a water cup? It's like, fine. And then he just gets the
And
Sprite
then he
leaves.
looked at him. He said, "No, give me a fucking big one." Gets like a big cup and like gets his drink.
Dude, it was great too because like
But-
in the
but
middle of all this
still-
shit happening, a guy gets his food and then just like walks past us and goes, "Guys, get 2 of them. I promise you're gonna thank me later." And then Alex does get 2 of them.
I got 2 of them. I said
and
that's
thanks him later.
I said that was like a fucking great idea because I had one that night, and then the next morning, like
Just
hungover me
Breakfast.
was just like fucking smashing a cheesesteak.
It's noon. Alex is just waking up out of his slumber.
I also got like a fucking banana pudding milkshake.
Yeah,
thing
is that
was-
what you did?
Yeah, I got a banana pudding milkshake. That thing was so
I
fucking good.
I feel like I ordered something funny and it sucked. I feel like I got like onion rings or some shit and it was just the
Beats me.
worst that I
No,
ever had.
They don't have onion rings.
What did I get on the
They
side? It just
just-
might have been the fries that bit. Like it just might have been.
They
that.
had no fries.
What?
This is just a cheesesteak place.
Dog, there
it's
was
just
some-
cheesesteaks and chips. Like you can get like a bag of chips with that shit.
I don't think I got a bag of chips. Yo, do you remember the?
You did not
Yo,
get a
yo, yo,
side of
yo, yo.
anything.
But do you know what this reminds? That story's funny. But do you remember the other time we went to a Woody's and we had a dude roll up on us and give us his business card that was just his mixtape?
Oh yeah, Primo Dog.
Primo Dog! Yo, shout out to
Yo,
Primo
shout
Dog.
out Primo Dog. If you guys are looking for some good ass music, check out Primo Dog. I actually cannot vet him that much. I just want to give a disclaimer. I cannot
I
vet
cannot.
him. I cannot vet him.
Oh, dude, but it was so funny because me and Alex were like sitting outside, just like waiting because this is a different one
Okay.
that is kind of built in. It's this place is also wild. It's just like a porch. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's just like a basically a stand
yeah, it's just like a stand
that
It's-
sells
stand.
cheesesteaks.
sells cheesesteaks. Really, just like on the side of the road. So we're sitting there, and this dude just like walks past us.
It's like right outside of Piedmont Park too.
He's just like walking past us. I think it was like whenever the Piedmont Killer thing was happening.
Yeah,
Was that time?
It was exactly that time.
We were really dangerous for a minute. We were really dangerous. For a
We
minute.
weren't the ones in danger.
It's true. He was killing women.
I'm
He
sorry
was-
you weren't
He was
women.
killing women.
But anyways,
Moving on.
moving on. Primo Dog rolls up on us and he's like, "Yo, guys, listen," and he just like slides us his cards, and he like talks to us for a second because like we think that he's like a business dude, right? Because that's what it seems like. He's like trying to give us a pitch and shit. He does not talk about music once, and then he leaves, and then we look at the card and it says that he's a rapper and it has a SoundCloud link on it.
Yeah,
And me and
there's, like,
Alex-
QR codes
Yeah.
and stuff on it. I was like, dude, that was a great fucking idea. He's just like handing
Hustler.
out things like his
Yo,
SoundCloud link
check out
to-
my business card. Like, yo, like, do the thing, and you're like, oh, whatever, and you look at it and you're like, SoundCloud. And you just-
And we checked him out.
I didn't.
I checked him out.
I think you checked him out while we were sitting there.
Yeah, I checked him out while we were sitting there, and while we were eating the thing, there was like fucking Asking Alexandria playing in the background for
Something
some
weird
reason.
was playing.
But
Yeah,
then I was just like bumping Primo Dog.
it was so fucking Primo Dog, man. That was a wild experience. People just like roll up to you in Atlanta sometimes, just do some shit like that.
Hey Kevin, you should talk about the story about you having to make runs for.
I mean, they're boring.
We talked about it last week.
I
actually.
mean, we tried to talk about
we
it.
didn't.
On
Was that the other podcast?
on the lost episode?
Oh man, the last episode was fucking flames.
it was
but we
fucking.
talked-
It was so
but we
funny.
It was
talked
so
about-
good.
Yeah, but we
It
talked
doesn't
about
exist anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta leave it in the
Bruh.
past.
Yep. Gotta stop
Leave it
talking
in the
about it,
past.
man. It's not the lost episode if you keep talking about it.
It's the last episode for real, unless you really wanted to get it back somehow.
You know what's funny? We're not even bringing up that much stuff that we talked about on that episode because we just feel like it
You
comes
just
up.
riff in
You
a
don't even have to. You can
Yeah.
just say everything else.
Yeah,
just keep
there's just more things to talk about.
But I do want to talk about this because this is funny as shit.
Why?
Because
Well, I guess
it's good as fuck. Because Kevin, right, is like working in this fucking
Just a
studio,
studio.
right?
Yep, it's a recording
And-
studio.
Working in this recording studio, and he has rappers just like be like, "Hey, dude, I need you to go down to Magic City, and I need you to get me a plate of chicken Alfredo."
That's true.
And they pay like a fucking cover to get in, and then like $45 for a plate of chicken Alfredo. And then Kevin comes back, And then they send him to do that shit again, and he repays the cover, and he does it again.
It's true. I don't know
This-
Wastes
why.
all the time.
I don't know what they're putting in the chicken
Crack.
Alfredo.
There's nothing in it.
There's
You
crack in
can
the
literally see the
Alfredo.
kitchen. It's the same shit anywhere.
It's just a line cook.
It's
just
just a
like
regular
fucking
line
slapping
cook.
shit into
Yeah.
a box.
It's just
Yep.
there's also ass shaking in front of him the whole
It's
time.
true.
You-
It's like
7
a
p.m. is a great time 'cause no one's there.
this hibachi show is real weird.
Volcano.
Just slapping ass with the fucking.
$20 for a drink. This is highway robbery, and you're
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
wait, I'm just poor.
I'm just
And
bored.
for those of you who don't know, Magic City is like one of those strip clubs that's like iconic.
It's the major one.
It's
and
like
it's really
the,
funny.
It's the one-
strip club.
It's the one rappers
It's
talk
really
about.
funny because it's in front of the bus terminal for Greyhounds.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that
It is.
So here's the thing, right? I had that when I worked for Petco. There was this one guy. His name was Dewan, right? Dewan had a sick coke nail. He had like dreads that he would like fucking put like bottle caps, like he would squeeze bottle caps into his dreads and shit.
Yeah, he needed help.
He like he was like, yeah, man, I just moved. You know, I'm a smoker. You know, like I like to smoke the devil's lettuce every once in a while. This guy caught on to that like immediately. We were just
He
friends.
looked at you and
we
he
were
was like,
friends like right off rip. We were like we yeah like I'm
It is.
yeah for sure at
Yes.
Petco for sure.
Dude, I just
But Dewan was like from like another state,
Sure.
and he like took a Greyhound down, and he was like, "Yeah, I got off the Greyhound, the thing moved, and all I saw was Magic City and a dead guy." And that was his welcome to Atlanta,
Yep,
welcome
that
to
tends
Atlanta.
happen.
where the players play dead
God.
bodies in front of Magic City every day.
Magic City's in that song too, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
people. It's the most popular.
it is
spot.
the strip club.
It is the strip club.
There are so
I,
many
wa- I
expensive
just want
cars.
I
in that
just want to
lot
pop off
at,
one
like,
day.
12 at night.
You guys
Yeah.
should
There's
should
so many.
subscribe and send this to your friends so we can have Magic City money. Because
Yeah, if we can do the podcast live from Magic City, that would be so silly.
yo,
You couldn't
We just
do
like
anything.
bring
There's
lab
no
mics
way.
in so that
that's
like
a great way to get thrown out
it
immediately.
would be like an audio only podcast where we're just sitting in the strip club talking shit.
We're just sitting there like, damn,
You
they're just
can't
throwing
record anything other than your voices.
throwing all this ass.
I mean, yeah, that's
This
like
is the bonus
goal.
episode. Is the Magic City episode?
Yeah, it's just like a 30-minute episode of
You
us
wouldn't-
talking shit inside of Magic
you-
City while
You get
eating.
It's-
DMCA.
yeah, it's
eating
just-
Alfredo.
It's just Drake in the background. Or
Is there any way that I can talk to Magic City and be like, guys, get us enough clout to where we can go to Magic City and be like, hey, can we do a music video or
Yo,
like a
tweet-
video where
tweet at-
where we just
Gladly
like
do
enjoy
it.
like a good family dinner, like
A
eating
family
chicken Alfredo
dinner.
with like fucking ass and titties in the background?
oh man, I can't wait for this to be like a rap. Like this is like a music video that we
I'm
do.
glad we can spend.
Is
10
it's just
hours
called
on
like
it.
ass and Alfredo?
Oh god, double A, double A.
Kevin, are you trying
You
to produce our
upgraded.
mixtape so that we can make ass and Alfredo a real thing?
I don't know. Can you make bangers? Let's figure
Maybe.
that out.
We could maybe,
Maybe.
we could
All
maybe
right,
make a
then,
banger.
Let's try making a banger then.
All right, guys.
We can try
Mixtape
making
coming
a
soon. Be ready. But also, yes, please subscribe and
Ass and Alfredo coming.
tweet at Magic City.
2022. Ass and
Yo.
Alfredo.
We're trying to go and get this shit popping.
Also, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for everybody who's like watched the podcast so far.
Yeah, dude, that's
shit's
sick.
fucking sick.
This is episode 2.
It is actually we got to episode 2, but like
You got to
people
episode
are
2?
actually checked out the first episode, and I'm really
Neat.
happy about that. That shit's
The
sick.
only thing that I have
There was a whole ass baby.
qualms with is your weak thumbnail game,
Listen,
which needs to improve.
look,
Listen, we
vastly.
just do things together, and we're just memeing around the whole time. I want you to know that the intro slide that we put in the beginning of the episodes is literally an Adobe like
you're,
fucking.
You're peeling the curtain back now. You're letting
I-
them know
I'm-
about what it is. Episode 2. That's what you're doing.
Doug, anybody who's used Premiere just knows that if you go to like your like fucking like graphics, it's
Graphics.
just like a pre-made graphics for
didn't-
like Adobe Sports.
I didn't know that was.
It's just like Adobe Sports on it, and I just changed it to say to be decided podcast, and then it just like puts our names on like title cards, and I was like, dude, this shit's so funny. I
It's
was
great.
like,
We
I'm
love it.
totally
'Cause-
using
Because
this.
a base
originally
graphic.
they say shit like player of the game, Coach Adobe, and you're like, yeah,
MVP.
yeah, MVP.
MVP.
Coach
So I
Adobe.
was like, we have to put something good underneath it, and I put like, we would put like MILF Hunter under his, and I put Master Debater under mine.
Love Blair.
This is the
Kevin,
best
what's your
game.
title?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we're doing new ones this week. Yeah,
Yeah,
What
I
are
mean, you can just change it every week.
we're going to.
All right, so just do something in post.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure.
Yeah, just edit it.
Yeah,
in
we'll
right
just have it
there.
right now.
Yeah.
Right now, as it shows up, it doesn't show up at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, it's right,
right there.
It's right there. I don't know what
It'll
it is.
just show up for like a third time.
Yeah, you just
every
throw it in
every time
time.
Kevin like says some shit, it just like
This is a-
shows up.
This is a visual podcast.
This is a visual podcast.
Oh man, I love the video too. It just gets silly
I
every
can't
time.
believe if you didn't watch the podcast
You'll just
that
have
you
to- you'll
missed
just-
me wall running like Matrix style.
You did. You missed it when Alex fucked the whole thing up.
It's true. Also, you can probably just speak it in your very monotone voice for the audio only one.
Yeah,
Hey guys, welcome to the To Be Decided
What's
podcast.
poppin',
We're gonna
everybody?
be talking like this for the rest of the episode.
this is your big
I hope
dog.
you really enjoy this.
Oh.
Today we're going to be talking about
I love it.
spaghetti, Alfredo, and
I am
ass.
so tired and alone.
What's happening? The party's
I
over
know.
here.
I know.
You're,
I'm
you're
so-
bringing us down somehow.
I know I'm speaking soft and gently, but inside,
I'm
I want you
rage.
to know it's only darkness and rage.
What a way. What a way to do it. Very cool.
Oh man, dude. We can go get that shit going. I just like it's so fun. But the thing is that me and Alex sat down in that episode wearing both band T-shirts from the same band and didn't tell each other. So we just like made like
We
literally did the fucking Spider-Man meme at each other.
pointing thing, and I was like, we
We're like,
literally
"That's the
took that
thumbnail."
screenshot, and we were like, that's it.
That's the thumbnail.
Can we make this the gag?
Well, we can.
Every single guest has to come with the band T-shirt after a while.
That's
But they
fine.
have to wear it over their.
They have to wear it over their current shit.
They have to wear one of Mahmood's.
Damn,
band
they're
t-shirts.
just gonna go and stretch my shit out, man.
What?
I mean, are you calling them fat?
Yes.
No, I'm saying they're gonna stretch it out because they're gonna be like wearing jackets and shit.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you know, it's getting cold. It's getting warmer out.
it's getting warmer out.
Getting warmer out, so that's probably not even gonna be a thing.
Also, the good thing is that we've been talking to a lot of people, and there's people who want to come on the podcast, and like,
Yeah, everybody
come
wants to
hang
be.
out.
Everyone wants to be on the podcast. No one wants to do the podcast.
Nobody wants.
Nobody wants
we
to
were,
do
we
it.
were
Are you
looking for
crazy?
like we were looking for like an official third.
An official
You're
third would
way
be sick.
too busy.
I'm not here.
Yeah,
I'm the unofficial roommate of this house.
It's
Yeah.
true. When Kevin moves in with us, then we can fucking
Rope
rope
Kevin
Kevin
in-
into our garbage.
into the third.
It's true.
We'll
third
make
seat.
him go.
Because he'll just
be on the
there,
podcast,
and we're gonna be like,
he'll make our album. You know, like the whole thing.
yeah,
Like-
he'll make our anime intro that I want to make.
Oh, that's true.
I'm
That's
not,
good.
I'm not animating dick.
You're not anime. No, not the.
Don't spoil it, man.
Oh
you can't
yeah,
spoil
yeah.
it.
You're right.
Don't worry, it's in the works.
It's in the
I
works.
can't
It's
believe you have a
coming.
we got stuff in the works. Don't worry about it.
Can't believe you have a collaboration effort now.
Kinda. What's we all having a good time.
You
But
know,
do you
there's like a
cool-
lot of collaborations you make through Fiverr.com. It'd be so funny if
Yo,
this was
you-
like our
You
our
just
like
drop a
plug.
sponsor out of nowhere.
Yeah, I just want to bring to you guys this week's video is sponsored by Fiverr.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Nope, it's not.
It's not.
But
Disclaimer: it's not.
Disclaimer.
But
really,
today,
it's not.
But today's podcast is brought to you by us here at the To Be Decided podcast, and the way that you can support us is by hitting the subscribe button or just fucking watching the podcast.
We like that. We like that shit.
We love that shit.
We
love
need to boost our stats. We're trying to stat pad right here.
And if you liked
Anything
it,
helps.
like it. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
toss it a
know.
like.
That shit's sick.
Toss
I,
a
li- I like
comment.
s- I like. s-
Tell us about how much you love Alex's hair.
You know
Like,
what?
I don't know.
Down. You know what? Thumbs down it. It doesn't
No
matter.
one
It
will
doesn't
see
even
it.
show you.
It doesn't show you.
It
Who
doesn't matter.
cares?
Don't do that.
Only I see that.
Don't.
And
Like,
then
he's
I
gonna
get
be sad.
sad.
Don't do
Then
that to
I
him.
have to feel bad.
Alex,
I can't
you're
wait for
so
this.
sad.
The ratio on this video to just be like a bunch of downvotes.
I can't wait to
'cause
tweet
everybody-
the ratio of
Everyone's
this.
memeing. It's memed on episode 2. We can't bring it back.
The 100 to 0 ratio.
Why can't we
Damn.
do this on like episode 300?
Why
and
does the
something?
algorithm not favor us? It's because it's getting disliked.
I can't believe you
It's
told people to do
dislike.
that. That's crazy.
Your call to action was to dislike.
Your
the
call to
video.
action sucks, bro.
Yeah, but
Why can't you call to action something cool like, I don't know.
like
Like,
my
comment, and
awesome stream
subscribe.
over at twitch.tv/BearGrizzVA.
Oh no.
Come follow me so that I can hit my my
My cat,
affiliate
what?
status so I can start making money and we can get to Sub Goal Lotion.
Sub goal lotion. Sub goal.
I hate that I
lotion.
can't. They don't even get that reference because I brought that up in the last episode.
Oh well, then we
too.
should talk about that. That's hilarious. So what's
All
the
right,
goal?
this will be the final.
This is the last thing.
Conversation.
That's fine.
topic.
That's fine.
Cool. I don't know any about
Okay,
this.
so this is what happened.
Let's
like-
start with the gamer tag on Twitch.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Or
We're going
on Twitter.
Yeah, we're going there.
So the gaming tag on Twitter is really crazy right now because a bunch of e-girls will just like post pictures of themselves like half naked and then just put something gaming. I don't know. I just have big titties. And then they'll just show up on your suggested gaming. It says suggested
Oh.
gaming.
I
and
just
it's
would like to
like
reiterate that it's
big,
never
fat
once happened to
fucking
me.
Milkers edition.
It's just the Milkers edition.
Yeah, gaming tag,
I don't
big
remember
fucking
subscribing to this.
mega
I-
milker.
You're not following any of these women, but they're always showing up. I want you to know, I saw one under like somebody just like retweeted it, but came off of the fucking golf like tag.
Yeah.
It was just some girl going
It was
like
like, the
literally
PGA tour, but like it's just a lady, which is like
no, I want you to know this lady was literally at like a miniature like putt with just like her ass out. And she
Hey,
was
man, you gotta
like
do what you gotta
just
do.
like hitting the back nine. And
You hitting the back nine?
yeah, she hit the back nine.
That's so funny.
And it's just getting so crazy right now. And then like one of those people is like, oh no, I'm getting a call from Nima. Hey Nima, you're on the podcast.
Ema, you're on the podcast.
Y'all are on a podcast?
Yeah, we're filming a podcast right now. What
Oh,
you
shit.
want to say something? Say something to the microphone.
I don't have anything to say, but I'm coming over.
All right, see you
Oh,
soon.
okay, I'll see you soon. We're wrapping up in a little bit anyway.
Okay, bye.
Love you.
You guys get what we're talking about? Where we're just saying that something is always happening, and
Something's always happening.
we're
I
really
expect
not
Nima to
looking
come
for it.
through.
Like shit is just always happening.
Something's always happening.
We
And
had
it's so
plans
funny.
to-
We had a dry spell of like not being able to hang out with people for so long, and now
Everyone's coming back.
that we started like actually doing shit, everybody's like, "Well, why are you hanging out with us?" And I'm like, I'm trying to do shit because I thought I was lonely.
We were like, damn, we have no time. Like, none of our friends want to do anything. I guess we're going to do something. And then everyone's like, we're doing it. We had plans. I want you guys to know.
We've
We
lived
had
in this house
plans
for like fucking 10 months.
I want
and
you guys to
nobody wants
know.
to hang out.
We've been here
today.
forever.
Today specifically, we were going to hang out with a different person than anyone who has been in our house today. And they're not even coming over anymore. We're hanging out with different people.
We're hanging out with different people.
It's just happening.
We didn't even invite them. They just said, "I'm coming over."
I'm pulling up.
I'm rolling
Kevin
in.
literally has a key to our house, and he doesn't live here.
It's true.
It's true.
Please don't mug Kevin for a key to our house. Or maybe you do. I don't know. What's it called? You have to find him on the street.
It's true.
Hey, man. But anyways, we'll get back to the fucking gaming
Oh,
tag.
yeah. The gaming tag on Twitter. Yeah.
But like, Twitter's just so wild because like
Twitter
I'm even
allows
seeing,
the porn. That's
I'm-
why. It's because
Yeah,
Twitter
they
allows
support
the
it.
porn.
Tumblr went down. So sad.
Yeah, Tumblr went down, and then like TikTok's not letting you do that. Instagram's not letting you do that. So people are.
I'm
just,
actually impressed that Twitter's kept the stance.
Twitter
for
just
so
was
long.
like, show your ass. I don't care. Let it happen.
blow up that OnlyFans. That's
some-
like that's how that shit spreads.
Show some cooch. Do it.
Do it. You can see the whole asshole on
Do the
there.
whole thing.
And then I like scroll down and I see like
But Tinder is also
Amaranth.
letting you do that.
I just see Amaranth fucking selling her fucking farts.
Yep. Mhm.
In a thing. It's called Cutie Patooties, where she's just jarring her farts and sending it to people.
There's no way she's actually
Disgusting.
farting into those. There's no,
No,
fucking.
I watched Critical's unboxing of it. He literally opened it and he said it smells like nothing.
Guess what? It's just a jar.
It's just a jar.
Yeah, it's
you
a-
got
it's-
fucking scammed.
it's
It would have
Schrodinger-
been funnier if it
It's
was
Schrodinger's
like Febreze.
fart. That's exactly what it is.
Schrodinger's fart.
Schrodinger's fart.
Is it there?
Is
or-
it there or is it not?
If you open
Does
it up, it's
opening
gone.
it let you? Does opening it release it so you don't even know?
He was like, I'm not sure if I got my value because I didn't like sniff it as soon as I opened the jar. I
They let
kinda,
it- they let
opened
it sit
and
too
then
long.
Got it off, but he apparently it's a sham.
It's for
But
sure.
but you know
Wow,
what?
I'm so
Amaranth,
surprised.
Amaranth is like making big money moves. You
Oh no,
know?
dude, what's up? They're crazy. The thing that
These dudes spend way too much money.
dude, you know how much? Okay, you want to take a guess at how much money Amaranth makes every month on her OnlyFans specifically?
I hope
Not
it's over
Twitch,
2
not
million.
anything else. It's like just guess.
I hope it's 2 million a week.
It's 1.3 million every month. And
That's so much money.
Yeah, that's a lot
Dog.
of taxes.
yo,
Yeah,
for
half of
sure
that-
though.
Half of that.
Half of
is
that's
gone.
taxes. Sure.
Half of that's gone.
Who cares?
Taxes is
In
wild.
But
2
half a
months you can
mil
buy
in your
anything.
Pocket, half a mil in
Every
your
month.
pocket?
Every month.
Every month.
Every month.
Just fucking pocket that shit.
Thanks. I'll take it.
I'm spending like $3,000 a month.
My stupid
like,
dumpy body
chilling.
can't get there. Like, what the heck?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I would sell. I don't know if I would be on OnlyFans if I was a woman. But like, dog, do that shit. Like, if you're about it, like, if that's cool. If you have no problems with that, make that money.
But this woman's even on Twitch. That's just her
That's
OnlyFans.
just her
money.
OnlyFans. Yeah, let's go.
She's
Twitch
grinding
money
on
is like other
Twitch
shit too.
daily.
Patreon. What's it called? A bunch of shit.
So one day, our roommate's fiance, Megan, came in the room, and we were just watching Amaranth stream.
Well, let's roll back. The reason it happened was because you and Casey were watching Amaranth stream.
Yes,
for
it's true.
months.
No, it wasn't Amaranth stream. We were watching.
You're just watching
Fox.
you were watching hot tub
looking-
streamers in
we
general.
were watching the hot tub streams. So it was the
Yeah, 'cause
hot
this
tub
is
meta
very-
on Twitch, and at the time I was streaming pretty regularly,
In
and
the
I
middle of the
wanted
night.
to see. I wanted to see the research. I wanted to know why this is so successful. I want to be
Research.
successful on Twitch. I just wanted to see what was up.
Yeah,
so
it's because you're not writing. It's because
research.
you're not writing chatters' names on your body. That's why you're
That's
not
true.
successful.
You think that they want to see their name on my titty?
Yeah,
Probably,
they
yeah.
might.
Some people want.
You like put it in a nice, like a little nice bikini, maybe.
Because you respect women.
I do respect women.
Exactly,
I'm
so he's
so happy
fine.
that these women are making money. I want to see
Sick,
that shit.
sick for them. Yeah, you want to see that shit.
I'm virtue signaling the women.
Anyways,
Shout out you.
the thing that got me is that I think we were just trying to explain to her what the idea of like an ASMR stream is, because I think that's what like kind of brought it up.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, cause we're like, yeah, Amaranth does like a bunch of those things, and I like just like opened Twitch up because I'm like, I wonder if she's even live, and she was at that moment. And the thing is that as soon as we open it up, it's a stream. Amaranth is doing an ASMR stream. She is like tonguing this fucking ear microphone, and on the bottom it just says sub goal lotion.
And I just looked at everybody was distracted by the ear licking stuff. And I want you to know, I literally looked down and I looked at the sub goal thing, and I just look at Moo and I go, "What the fuck is sub goal lotion?"
What is sub goal lotion?
We never find out. We just
Aw.
we just screenshotted that shit and it just started sending it to our friends. Just
But-
going like, what does it mean? What does it fucking mean?
But man, these women are just making big money moves on Twitch, man. They're just licking those ears.
Dude, there's a lot of horny people on the internet.
That's true.
They're just there. And honestly, if there's an audience,
They are watching.
Get that shit.
They're watching.
I had a
Cool.
what's it called? I had a girl try and just like sell me some shit on Tinder. What's it called? I've had a couple of those.
That's really funny to me because I was like, "Dang, you match with me on Tinder? Want to buy my farts?
You wanna buy my farts?
Will you buy my farts? Come on, just a little bit of money.
It's like 25.
let me buy them
Plus
farts.
shipping and handling.
Just, maybe you should start asking every single
that's what I should
Tinder
do with
girl
women on
that
Tinder.
sends you like their OnlyFans. Just be like,
Bye.
"Will you sell me your farts?"
It hasn't happened in a while that I haven't had someone like just like come out with it and be like, "Hey, you wanna?" I think that shit's crazy. It's like, why do it?
¿Quieres?
Get it? But like, no. It totally makes sense though, because like if that's a person, you're like potential client,
Yeah, for real. Money moves.
money moves, making that shit, rolling in it. And honestly, salute them. They have to grind too. They have to be always on doing that shit constantly.
Yeah.
I feel like you would get really tired of looking at yourself naked if you had to take pictures of your asshole all the time. Like,
Like I said, I have never even seen my asshole.
dog, you would. This reminded me of a different conversation. Okay, so
You should say
my
that.
friends in Ohio, we randomly came up on this conversation that one of my friends, like long-term girlfriends, just kind of looked at him one day and was like, "You know, I've never seen your butthole." And he was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, you've seen my butthole, but I've never seen your butthole." And he's like, "Yeah,
This
but like
is
that's
just happening in front of you.
no. He was telling us about the conversation that they had.
Oh, okay.
Why-
They
This
were
is all
telling. He was
happening in front
telling
of
me
you, and you're
about the
like-
conversation that no, I've seen some way weirder shit happen between them though. They're really funny to me. But
They
he's
are
like,
in
yeah,
this
he's
movie.
telling us the story. He's like, yeah, like she just like kept asking me about it one day, so I showed her my asshole, And then I started laughing. My girlfriend at the time also laughing.
Yeah.
Our third friend not laughing.
They didn't like it.
No, he also showed his girlfriend his butthole.
Mm.
And apparently it was like a thing. They were like, yeah, sometime around like 3 years being together.
And then
Because
your
it was at the
girlfriend
same
look
time.
at you and go
Oh
like,
yeah.
"Why haven't you shown me your asshole?"
No, my girlfriend
like-
actually just went, I'm never asking you to see your asshole. And I said, are you sure? Are you sure that you're not going to ask me to see my asshole?
The consensus is saying that it should be seen at least.
I made
once
it.
or
I made it a
something.
gag just afterwards. But they were telling me like apparently after they got to like 3 or so years into the relationship, both their girlfriends looked at them and were like, "I've never seen your asshole." That's a wild thing. So Alex, the reason I brought that up, did April ever see your asshole? Like, do you ever just like spread
No.
eagle to your?
No, not once. The question was never even brought up. I think your friends are weird.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was a weird thing to have happen to you, but I thought it was
Ohio
funny because
is
it happened to
different.
multiple people. Like that was the thing that like threw me off. Is
Welcome to
because
being
it
in a
was not
relationship in Ohio. I
like if it
guess.
was just one.
Yeah, I guess in Ohio, everybody just wants to see each
They're just
other's
bored.
assholes.
They're just bored, man. They're
It
doing.
makes it
It's the
equal.
middle of nowhere.
That's how you-
There's nothing but corn and racism. They're not doing anything.
But you know what is happening?
What's happening, Alex?
What
The
is
end of this
happening?
podcast.
Are you
it's-
sure?
It's been an hour and a half, man.
Golly.
We've been just chatting.
We've just been
chatting.
Chatting.
Man,
We love
you
chatting.
guys
It's
have way
been-
more stories.
There's so
Lamau.
many more stories. And
Dude.
Kevin, you can come on whenever you want.
Dog, that's like the thing. We
Yeah.
just like keep fucking moving.
We're just always doing a thing, and
I'm
we
always-
just find this fun to
I
just
mean,
sit
I'm
down
always
and
I'm
talk.
only here like one time a week.
That's when we do the podcast.
This is the second time you've been here this week.
Whoa.
Oh, it has been the second time you've been here this week.
And then you'll be here
big
on
week.
Sunday.
And you will be here on Sunday. I can't wait for D&D. I'm so psyched. Anyways,
here.
So let's go ahead and
Do this.
Big Dog, where can they find you?
yo, catch me, twitch.tv, Indris_EX. It'll be on the screen, you know. Catch me on Twitter at OG Stevie Wonder, you know, just like chilling. There'll be links to like my YouTube and shit down there. Check it. Big Dog, where can they find you?
Here on the Platformer YouTube channel.
Yeah, they
you
can.
should totally subscribe to that. And I'm also going to be going live on Twitch, twitch.tv/BearGrizzVA. I'm going
Check it
to
out.
be going hard. And
We're playing-
Sub Goal Lotion.
Sub Goal Lotion. We're playing Final Fantasy soon.
We are going to play Final Fantasy. It's going to be really funny because apparently the game is terrible.
No, apparently it's really campy.
I'm hearing
You heard that
Kinda
it's really
bad.
bad?
Yeah,